everyone, it's me. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alanna and I'm a Canadian, but I have been living in the UK for the last 7 years. However, we are home in Ontario, Canada. So what I thought would be fun is we are just outside Walmart. So we are going to go to a Canadian supermarket. I'm going to show you what it looks like, show you the kind of stuff that you can get. And then when we get home, I'm going to show you our Canadian supermarket haul. Now, out of all of the Canadian supermarkets, I would consider Walmart to be like a budget supermarket. It's massive. It's like the size of a couple city blocks. It's huge. The parking lot alone is absolutely massive. There's definitely supermarkets here that are much more expensive. I think you'd be hard pressed to find ones that are cheaper. They do kind of exist, but certainly not at this size. And let me tell you, I'm hungry. So we're going to go up and down every aisle, probably get overstimulated. Like, there's gonna be a lot to look at. I haven't been here in a very long time, but I'm hungry, so I'm excited. But yeah, we're gonna go into Walmart. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Thank you so much for joining me on this little adventure. I am so jet lagged. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. But let's go to Walmart. So without further ado, let's go. Hey guys, okay, I found the British section. Are you ready? So here at Walmart, there is one shelf, one little section of British stuff. I want to show you what's on it. So we've got some jelly tots, Turkish Delight, some Flake, Galaxy, quite a good amount of Cadbury, which is surprising. Oh, Cadbury fingers. Is there anything better? So quite a lot of like snacky stuff. We also do have a box of 40 PG tips for $5. Golden syrup, Branson pickle, oh my goodness, pickled onions. We got some HP, Devon custard, and shockingly, chip shop style mushy peas. Wild. Oh, we also got some rich teas in the back, a little bit of a mess. And this is your British section at this particular Walmart. Oh, I almost missed it. We got some squash. And somebody left water here. That's not very British. I'm back. So, couple hours later and 250 pounds, dollars, we have this. Now actually, some of this is my mom's, so not all of this costs 250 pounds. Not pounds, dollars. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys what I got. Now I was kind of surprised of what British stuff was available, but also British stuff that was not available. So, this is the wrong receipt. Okay, so what's some weird stuff I can show you? Let's start with my personal favorite and something that I think is of utmost importance, chips. So, Tostitos. Tostitos are the best like nacho kind of tortilla sort of chip. You used to be able to get them, I think at Sainsbury's, but then something happened and they disappeared. So whenever I come home, I always get Tostitos. There's something about them I just can't explain. And particularly the ones that got lime on them. Divine. Then of course, you have to get your Lay's salt and vinegar. These are not like a thick kettle chip that I love, but again, something about them is just amazing. And finally, these are already open because when my mom texted me, she's like, hey, when you get here, is there anything that you want to start off with? Like things that she could get for arrival here. And I said, all dressed. And I've already started in on them. So All Dressed is the top tier best potato chip of all time. There, I said it. In particular, Ruffles does the best All Dressed currently. Maybe that changes in the future. I don't know. And everybody always asks, what is All Dressed? It's really hard to explain what it tastes like. Vinegar, red pepper, onion. It's just kind of like a mix of everything. I absolutely love it. You cannot get anything even remotely close to this in the UK. So every time I come home, you gotta stock up. Oh, guess what? Beans. Now, even though I'm Canadian, I love beans on toast. However, I have beans beside toast. It's just such a nice thing to have for lunch, especially when you're busy and you don't wanna think about anything too much. And I actually got Heinz beans original in tomato sauce. So I'm actually gonna eat these once I'm done filming. The only thing that looks a bit different is the French side. So of course, Canada is bilingual, and even though a very small population actually speaks French as their first and only language, or even like speak it 90% of the time, we have to have French and English on all packaging. So all of the things here you'll see will have the English and French. Legally, they have to. So beans. I'm really excited to have this. Next up, cheese. Now, cheese is a very sticky point here in Canada. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The UK has some of the best cheese in the world. Not only that, it is really accessible and it's cheap for what it is. We have this cheese here in Canada. A lot of the cheese come in these skinny bricks. We got two separate brands. Our cheddar is always typically a bright orange color, and then we got pizza mozzarella because we're gonna make a pizza this week. I think these were about $8. Canadian dollars, of course, so you have to convert everything into pounds. But typically, cheese in Canada is expensive, and to be completely honest, it's not very good. And as someone who loves cheese, it breaks my heart. So all the Brits watching, you count your lucky blessings that you got access to so many great cheeses for like a really reasonable price, all right? You should be grateful. I was just thinking, while we're doing this grocery store haul, make sure to leave a comment down below. What's your favorite thing to eat? For me, cheese. So coming to Canada and having, unfortunately, not the best type of cheese kind of breaks my heart, but what are you gonna do? Oh, chicken. Something that surprised me, and maybe British people, let me know your thoughts. There are two types of chicken at Walmart. There's regular chicken, And there is chicken raised without antibiotics, which I don't remember seeing before. Maybe it's more of a popular thing nowadays, but yeah, you can decide, do you want to pay extra or not? Just for reference, this giant thing, what is this? This is almost 2 kilograms. It is $25 for chicken. Delicious. Another thing, eggs. So in North America, Canada, and the US, our chicken egg process apparently is different. So North American eggs are supposed to be refrigerated. So when you go to Walmart, you will see them in the refrigerated section. In the UK, you guys do something a little bit different with the eggs, that they do not need to be refrigerated. So oh, that's the phone. Hold on. So in England, I've gotten used to just having the eggs like in the cabinet or on the counter, but here they are supposed to be refrigerated. Thankfully, the fridges here in Canada are a lot bigger. So having a big old 12 thing of eggs in the fridge doesn't take up that much space because the fridge is huge anyway. What else would you guys like to see? Oh, popcorn. For a long time, anytime you would go to the theater, the movie theater, when you get popcorn, the popcorn that you get is buttery. And it's buttery, it's salty, it's delicious. In the UK, of course, you can have sweet popcorn, you can have salty popcorn, you can have sweet and salty popcorn, which is great. I always get mixed, humble opinion. However, I always miss proper buttery movie style popcorn. So I had to get some for the microwave. I'm so excited. It's so good. It's so buttery, it's delicious. And finally, this. We've just opened it because we needed one. This is how you get milk in Ontario. Now, fun fact, not all Canadian territories or provinces do bagged milk, but Ontario does. And I know there's a specific reason, and I honestly don't know what it is. It's just the way it is. So your milk will come in a big bag, and it usually has 3 of these little bags. Isn't it weird? It is, isn't it? So basically you have to get a milk holder as such. You pump the bag in, you cut the corner, and this is your milk. So it's weird. It's just how it is here. You don't even really question it. This is just how you have your milk. Also, juice. So here in Canada, my family always did it. Maybe your family was different. You can get these cans of frozen juice concentrate. You basically will get a jug. You pour a full can in, you fill it with water, and then you got juice. Whereas in the UK, typically, I don't have this. I also don't really have space in the fridge for a big jug of juice. So you use squash instead. You get your cup, you pour a little bit of squash and you fill it with water, and then you're good to go. But I really miss having these, particularly because grape punch, you can't get it in the UK. And also really fruit punch. Fruit punch is not really a thing. I don't know why. So I have to choose which one I want first, grape or fruit punch. Probably grape, to be honest. Usually in the UK, of course, you guys don't like grape for some reason, but you love blackcurrant. So that has been our Walmart haul. We got so many good things. Honestly, I'm kind of hungry, so we're gonna have some beans on toast. And I'm very excited. So welcome to Canada. For comparison, I actually did a video recently about my fridge in the UK, so you can see the differences between some of the stuff here versus what I eat in the UK. Definitely check out that video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye!